Let's talk about what's happening in the DG trading world. Let's talk about a little bit about that money that I'm trying to help make you guys. And if you guys are following me on that Twitter, you guys are making some serious cash. I'm very happy that you guys have made some money off of some of the calls that I have made. Let's talk about it very briefly, and let's have a nice morning. Pepe, let's be professional as we can be. Let's do it. All right, I am really getting into the trading again. I've got the trader bug. I'm starting to get invested into different platforms like Robinhood and back into my Schwab account. And I'm starting to get into cryptos, which is all very new to me. I've never been a crypto guy, so I'm getting into cryptos and learning the volatility of crypto. And I'm learning a little bit about all the different altcoins that are out there. You got your two majors. You got your Bitcoin and your Ethereum, and then you've got other minor coins that work off of different blockchains. We can get really super technical about it, but I won't. I will say this. I'm really big into a crypto right now called Cardano. Yeah, like people are looking at Dogecoin. Some people think Dogecoin is just a meme currency. I think it's kind of cool that it could very well be like catch on and become popular and become a currency into itself, even though it has an unlimited supply. If there's enough people buying, that supply will dwindle down and it will be deflationary and or inflationary, depending upon the amount of supply and demand on the coin. So that has a lot to do with like people that are interested in Dogecoin. I'm interested in something. I've traded Dogecoin. I've traded Dogecoin, made a few $100s off of Dogecoin. Long term though, yeah, right, Chrono. Like long term, if you believe in crypto, if you believe that crypto will be a currency, that people will use it regularly, that there will be a use for crypto. I happen to like something called Cardano. Now, not, financial disclaimers all over the place, right? But I will say this. The guy behind Cardano was the same guy who wrote and formed Ethereum, was a very big influential factor in Ethereum. His name is Charles Hoskinson. Now, Charles Hoskinson, Professor Big Brain, he has his own channel. He doesn't really talk up Cardano, which I like. He's not worried about the price of Cardano, which I also like. He's more into like the use of Cardano as a utilitarian form, the blockchain, what it can do for primarily he's using it in Africa now. And he's focusing on Africa because there's a huge need for it in Africa right now. There's a website. There's some information I will put down in the link below if you want to learn about Cardano. But this guy really had a wonderful talk, and he talked about the macro effect of like Bitcoin and Ethereum and how he's really kind of sad to see other currencies be affected by the big guys, by Bitcoin and Ethereum. He wants to see a decoupling. He's worried that like so many people are getting invested into Doge or Bit and Ethereum, and he's calling Cardano a third generation coin. And by that, he's saying that Bitcoin is old technology. It's like software, right? Bitcoin is old technology. Ethereum is like Gen 2 coin. And he's saying Cardano is a Gen 3 coin. I believe that it is after doing research that I have done. And it's relatively cheap. It's already had an amazing run from 17 cents to over $2.50. It's currently at $1.80. When he talks, he is really just talking about the need and the utilitarianism of Cardano. He's talking about the entire crypto markets. And how when Bitcoin goes up, most of the altcoins go up. When Bitcoin goes down, most of the altcoins go down. And he's tired of that correlation. He wants to see like a break in that. He wants to see like some of the altcoins that have a better use or the blockchains that are associated with these altcoins start to show divergence. start to show that the charts actually do something different than the Bitcoin or Ethereum. Chrono says, how is it better as a currency? That's an excellent question. Cardano is something that you get as a reward for using the Cardano blockchain. You can stake it. There's two different types of things you can do with these coins. There's proof of work and there's proof of stake. So proof of work coins on a blockchain that has proof of work like Bitcoin is a whole bunch of computers that are tied to a network or a blockchain, for instance, that are working on one problem, and the computers or the network that finishes it the fastest gets the Bitcoin reward, and the others really don't get anything. And so there is the waste of electricity. There is the waste of mining. When you're hearing about how it's not energy friendly, how these things aren't eco-friendly, that's because a lot of the way that these were coded, a lot of the ways that the blockchain was coded back in the day was called proof of work. Now they're having something called proof of stake, where they're bringing in pools of networks that are all working on things together that get rewards based upon the amount of work that the networks have put in, so that none of the energy is wasted. So the reason why I like Cardano is that it uses less energy and it costs less. There's something called gas fees in the cryptocurrency world, which are ridiculous. Gas fees are basically fees on cryptocurrencies, Ethereum and Bitcoin, that cost tons of money for transactions, where Cardano does not have that. And in August, Cardano will be releasing something called smart contracts. And smart contracts are basically cutting out the middlemen. They're cutting out the financial institutions. And it really is the next best step for cryptocurrency. So what I'm really into is the next 90 days of Cardano. I don't know if it's going to reflect in the price point of Cardano, but I will say this. I am in this cryptocurrency for a very long time. And I'm only saying this because I want to benefit some of the other people that are watching me and understand that this market right now is very volatile. There's extreme ups, there's extreme downs in this market. But over the long run, if you hold something like this cryptocurrency and you really believe that there is value to cryptocurrency over fiat, and going back to Chrono's question, which is, how is cryptocurrency better than regular fiat currency, which I think his question is. I like cryptocurrency because it is not really tied down to old institutional bankers. It is not tied down to a whole bunch of already wealthy billionaires. There's a couple currencies or cryptocurrencies that might eventually slide into that. You're seeing mass adoption of Bitcoin. You're seeing mass adoption of Ethereum. You're seeing this in PayPal. You're seeing Visa starting doing crypto cards. You're seeing this mass adoption happening with old coins, 10, 12, 15-year-old technology. You're finally starting to see it. But there's advantages to looking long-term into newer technologies. It's one of the reasons I love Cardano. And everything that Cardano promises to be by this dude who we were just watching, whose name is Charles Hoskinson, who is a really smart dude, but he has a little bit of vocal fry on the end. So when he's talking, he's like, what I do is I look at the Haskell system, and like there's like this little vocal fry in the back when he talks. Sometimes it really bothers me a little bit, but other than that, he's a good dude. I just like, if he ever happens upon this video, I would say to Charles, like, just please stop with the vocal fry, dude. Like that. You guys know what vocal fry is? It's that thing. Yeah. Right. Right. J-Dog says, I actually like crypto, not because of the money you can make, but the idea behind it makes sense. Yes. So if you really look at crypto over the long term, there's an underlying battery being charged with crypto. There is a floor. There is a base. Value is building. You'll have these huge spikes. You'll have these ridiculous ramp ups and speculation, right? But if you really hold for the long term and you believe cryptocurrency has a value that is better than fiat, better than government fiat, and you will see mass adoption to these things over time as people can make money off of these. These are financial instruments like anything else. This is a currency right now. These are all currencies, by the way. Like, all these are currencies, cryptocurrencies, right? These aren't stocks. You're investing in what you believe is the value of the currency, right? Each one of these currencies have different a different what I want to say plan. Each of these have different plans, amounts of coins that are listed, what they do, why it's there, how you get it, if you mine it, these types of things. I just like to trade. I just like to hold and trade. And I do that with cryptocurrencies just like I do with stocks right now. But Cardano is something that I really think in the long run you can make a lot of money off of. Again, financial disclaimers and everything, but if you have a very long-term outlook, 5 years, 10 years, and you're okay with holding it and you put your discretionary income towards it, something like this, I really think Cardano could pay off. I'm already in this at $1.17. It's at $1.85. That's a really huge gain. And when this dipped down to about $1, I didn't worry. If this shit dipped down to 5 cents, I wouldn't worry. Like that's what I'm trying to say is like put money in this that you're okay with whatever happens with it. Just discretionary money. Any discretion, there's not, trust me, I don't have a lot of it. And I know that there's not a lot of people out there that have a lot of discretionary income. But if you do, take a percentage out, and I would highly recommend buying a couple $100 at a time. Hold on to it, let it go, let it run. Just don't get involved in the emotional highs and lows of it. And I think over the long run that Cardano could really be something that will eventually make you very, very happy. It's a very good long-term investment in my eyes. Starlet says most of her holdings is an ADA. What's up? How you doing? I was just going over the video that I saw that you posted, Starlet, which was a very great video. I'll put this down to YouTube. And I really loved his talk here. My favorite part of this video, Starlet, was when he talked about how Bitcoin and Ethereum affect all the altcoins so much, and that eventually he would like to see a decoupling, and he thinks that there will be a decoupling. And I really like his talks about the use of cryptocurrency in the very long run, and how cryptocurrency does have a use, and how he believes that it is going to be of value, and that it is like a battery charging. It was a really wonderful talk. And depending upon all the speculation and these highs and these lows, and this is one of the cryptocurrencies in Cardano that I am completely fine holding for a while. I'm not much of a hodler, right? I like to trade a lot, but I have to say it's very rare that I will hodl, right? That I'm the type of guy that will hold on to something for a very long time, because I do like to trade, right? I've been up on this like 60, 70%. I've been down on this like 10%. I've been up 30%. I've been down 15%. I've been up, this is one of those things where I'm just not even touching. Like I really believe in it that much. It's really kind of like the more you start to learn about it. The only negative I have to say about Cardano, and this is my own opinion, I don't like the fact that there's not a lot of marketing in terms of making Cardano like appear like more sexy than it already is. Like it's a very understated altcoin. Cardano still at this point is such a very understated altcoin. It's like a very pretty girl wrapped up in very ugly clothing, and you can't tell if she's a really pretty girl or not. Like that. Like nobody's sexifying up Cardano, and you know what? I think I'm okay with that. Because that means that I know underneath all the ugly clothing that there's a very pretty girl under there, and that one day that might be recognized. It's really, it's out of all the altcoins, it might not be the sexiest. I know there's a lot of people looking at Polygon. I know there's a lot of other people looking at other various altcoins right now, and I know there's tons of run-ups. Oh my goodness, what? Thank you, Impossible. I like that. I like that.
Sending some love to DG's army.
Mission Impossible DG from Nothing Impossible. Thank you so much, dude. That was like really, really relevant. That was very relevant. Very good alert. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for your support, dude. We really appreciate it. What's up, Donnie? How you doing, dude? So all in all, I would say long run, very happy at Cardano. I am developing this channel eventually. I'm up in my portfolio 20%. in various stocks and various cryptos. I have not made videos yet, but I'm still thinking I'm going to make a tutorial series for novice and intermediate traders, and even one for advanced. So I think I'm going to have 3 different playbooks. I'm going to have 3 different set lists for the DG Trades channel when the time is ready, and they will talk about timing. They will talk about your capital and how to use it. I will have a whole bunch of different chapters. I will have for like the intermediate and advanced levels, how to use stochastics, the different types of like your RSI and your MACD, and how to read charts for the intermediate and advanced. And for very beginners, I think I'm going to have just a really nice list of videos that deals with like, here's what it is. Like, it's volatile. I'm going to talk about volatility and how you stay in an investment, or how you know when to let go, or how you know when to buy in, how to buy in, your time horizons, all that type of thing. But like, I'm very happy. In a month, I'm like a little over 20%. So I'm up over 20%, and I think I'll even start to like track it with you guys. I'll show you my portfolio. Right now I'm in NEO at like 37. I think I'm in NEO at 37. I've been holding that for over a month. It's currently at $40. So I'm up a bit on that. So there's a lot that I want to get you guys hip to, and I really want to help you guys out. What's up, E-Rad? How you doing, man? How you doing? And by the way, Mod 81 Game World, dude, we love your work. We just watched the second video, and we had a wonderful time, by the way. Mod 81 Game World gave that donation, and I have to say he does an excellent job with his Machinima series that he's doing. And I will be releasing the second video when we watch it, probably the beginning of next week if he's still here. So I had an absolute wonderful time watching his series. I love how he did it. I love the recap on the second video, by the way, Mod. Dude, I love how you did that. Just like a real series. Like if I was watching Amazon and I'm watching The Expanse and I'm watching the next episode on Expanse, they'll show me what happened on the prior episode. That is professional, dude. That is professional. When I saw that, I was like, dude, this guy's, and you're right. The quality on the second one is much better. The FOIP was much better. Everything looked great, dude. So Mod 81, we're huge fans of you here, bro. Shout out to Mod 81. He's doing a wonderful job. Keep it up. Keep it up, dude. Just keep it up. I think it's really important the content creators hear that. Like there's a lot of people that take the time out to make content for people, and they aren't being told positive things like that nearly enough. So I'm really looking forward to episode 3, dude. The aliens, man, dude, killing me, loving it. Anyway, we're going to talk about something that E-Rad was talking about earlier. We're going to talk about Elite Dangerous, and we're going to tilt E-Rad a little bit. And then we're going to show a picture that E-Rad showed me that was great, that Chrissy and I were cracking up over last weekend. But anyway, Cardano. So recap right now, just so you guys know, I really believe in Cardano. I'm really behind it. Again, at the end of the day, realize it's crypto, realize it's volatile. But like I said, already up huge on Cardano. I'm in it like a 117 price. It's at 180 right now. If it goes down to 5 cents, like I said, I'm still holding it. I believe in it. I believe in it. So Cardano is a big one for me, and I want to get you guys hip to Cardano. And like I said, 10-year hold. I think you'll be very happy. Of course, stay tuned into the news. The only big kibosh that could ever happen to crypto is if every country decided to make it illegal. That's really the big elephant in the room. If all the world's governments said, nah, we're gonna make it difficult, like China has said they would do, like in the past 10 years, I think they've said it like 6 or 7 times. I don't think it's something you can stop at this point. I think there's too much market money in it right now. I think too many institutions are in it, at least in America. I think there's too much institutional money in crypto now for this juggernaut of a machine to stop. Really don't think it's going to stop. I really think it's better than fiat. This is an evolution in currency. Like when we went from the gold standard to paper, I mean, that's kind of the evolution. When we went to metal coins, and we still kept the metal coins, but we went to cash. When we went to paper, that's what I'm seeing right now. And we're going to paper to digital. It makes sense. It just makes sense. So there is my overview of the entire crypto sphere. Thank you. Back to the show.